Man, let me tell you about the Bronx, not Bed-Stuy. I'm talking about the future Bronx, year 20-something, who keeps track anymore? Flying cars? Check. Buildings so tall they tickle the clouds? Check. And robots? Robots everywhere, man. Cleaning your house, walking your dog, probably even doing your taxes, which, let's be honest, nobody wants to do. So, into this shiny, chrome-plated chaos walks AI 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 900. Let's just call him 900. Sounds like a new brand of sneakers, don't it? Yo, let me get them Air 900s. This robot, he's fresh off the assembly line, probably still got that new robot smell. And he's trying to figure out the Bronx. Good luck with that, pal. 900, he's got all the programming, all the gigabytes, terabytes, whatever bytes they use these days. He can calculate the trajectory of a rogue hot dog cart from 3 blocks away. He can tell you the exact chemical composition of a pigeon dropping. Useful stuff, right? But can he understand why a dude is yelling at a parking meter? Nope. Now speaking of cops, let me introduce you to Captain N, but he ain't Captain N anymore. Not really. In this future, he's going by highway, Officer Highway. Sounds tough, right? Like he owns the road. Truth is, the road probably owns a piece of his sanity.
This dude, he's a legend in his own mind. Still thinks he's the sharpest tool in the shed, even though the shed's been upgraded to a smart shed with laser-guided tool retrieval. He's got the old-school cop vibe, the kind that runs on lukewarm coffee and a deep-seated belief that things were better back in the day. You know the type, probably still has a VCR.
Highway, he's cruising in his slightly dented, probably outdated police cruiser. It ain't flying, no sir. This thing's got wheels, real, actual wheels. In a world of anti-gravity, my man is rolling old school. He's probably complaining about the new recruits, the new tech, the fact that his favorite donut shop got replaced by a kale smoothie bar.
Kale, can you believe it? Criminals these days, they ain't scared of a cop fueled by kale.
He spots 900, our robot friend, looking lost and confused. Highway probably thinks, aha, a malfunctioning appliance, or maybe a new type of parking meter. Better investigate. Just when Highway thinks his day can't get any weirder, guess who shows up? John Cena. Well, not John Cena, but Officer Checkpoint. Big dude, muscles on his muscles. Looks like he eats dumbbells for breakfast. And when he talks, it's all calm and collected, like a Zen master who could also bench press a small car.
Highway, got a situation here?
You know, real professional, but here's the kicker. When Checkpoint gets stressed, he kind of glitches and turns into Bowser. He starts talking like him, acting like him. It's a whole thing. Now, you can't have a cop show, even a futuristic, messed-up Bronx cop show, without a police dog, right? Enter Blitz. Blitz ain't no fancy robo-dog, no sir. Blitz is 100% pure, unadulterated mutt. Probably got a bit of everything in him, terrier, beagle, maybe a little bit of confused poodle. He's Highway's unofficial K9 unit. Unofficial because Blitz mostly just does what Blitz wants to do, which usually involves sniffing things, chasing squirrels, even the robot ones, and barking at his own shadow.
He's not the brightest bulb in the box, but he's loyal, and he provides endless comedic relief, mostly at Highway's expense.
Blitz sees 900 and his doggy brain just short circuits. What this shiny, tall, non-smelling thing? It doesn't smell like food. It doesn't smell like another dog. It doesn't even smell like a fire hydrant. So Blitz does what any confused dog would do, he barks. A lot. Yap, yap, yap. Then he circles 900, sniffing cautiously at his metallic ankles.
Canine unit, species, Canis familiaris, appears agitated. Vocalizations registered at 85 decibels. Probability of leg humping 37% and rising. Blitz, leave the expensive government property alone. He probably costs more than my pension.
The best part is when 900 tries to interact with Blitz using logic.
Greetings, Canine. My auditory sensors indicate distress. Would a synthesized squeaky toy sound alleviate your current emotional state?
Blitz just tilts his head, then tries to lick 900's knee joint, probably tasting motor oil and disappointment. Highway's trying to pull Blitz away.
Section 5. Turbo Two-Tone, the rulebook has arrived. Just when you thought this crew couldn't get any more. Unique, here comes Officer Turbo Two-Tone. Fresh out of the academy, shiny badge, crisply pressed uniform, and a rulebook seemingly tattooed on the inside of his eyelids. This kid, he's all about procedure. Everything by the book. If there ain't a regulation for it, it probably shouldn't be happening. He's the kind of guy who'd write you a ticket for thinking about jaywalking.
He sees Highway's slightly less than regulation cruiser and 900's everything, and his circuits just about blow a fuse. Not 900 circuits, turbos. He's that wound up.
Officer Highway, Officer Checkpoint. I observed your unsanctioned congregation with an unregistered civilian mechanoid.
Oh great, it's Turbo. Just what this day needed. A lecture on Departmental Protocol Section 7, Subsection B, Paragraph 3.
Actually, sir, it's paragraph 4, regarding interaction with non-humanoid sentient entities. And this unit does not appear to have the requisite Form 34/Omega clearance.
900 ever the helpful robot chimes in. Section 6, Walmart, where logic goes to die, hilariously. Our crew ends up at Walmart, future Walmart. Imagine Walmart with robots stocking shelves and self-checkout lanes scamming you.
Unexpected item in the bagging area? That's your soul, buddy.
900's logic gets a workout. He's baffled by bulk buying and impulse purchases.
Officer Highway, this place induces sensory overload.
Checkpoint eyes the protein powder aisle. He's calculating grams per dollar. A rogue cleaning bot causes chaos in the frozen food section. The bot spins, spraying floor cleaner everywhere. It's beautiful. And then the inevitable commercial break. Commercial break start. Section 7, Krispy Kreme. The whole truth about stakeouts. After the Walmart adventure, our heroes need a break. Or maybe they're on a stakeout. A stakeout at Krispy Kreme. Because where else would you stake out potential bad guys in the future, Bronx? Bad guys love donuts. It's a fact. Look it up. So, Highway, Checkpoint, 900, and the ever-present Turbo Two-Tone find themselves bathed in the warm, sugary glow of the Hot Now sign. Highway's in heaven. Checkpoint's calculating the sugar-to-protein ratio. It's not good. Turbo's probably checking if the sprinkles are regulation size. And 900? He's trying to understand the human obsession with fried dough.
Officer Highway, my analysis indicates that these Krispy Kreme confections possess minimal nutritional value and a high glycemic index. What is their strategic advantage in law enforcement operations?
Strategic advantage, 900? They're delicious, that's the advantage. Plus, nobody suspects cops who are busy eating donuts. It's the perfect cover.
The glaze provides a temporary morale boost, essential for long surveillance periods.
He then proceeds to order a dozen for evidence. Yeah, evidence of a sugar addiction. Section 8. Hard Rock Cafe, more like hard to understand cafe. So the investigation, or whatever they're calling this series of misadventures, leads them to the Hard Rock Cafe. Future Hard Rock Cafe. Still got the guitars on the wall, but maybe now they're laser guitars played by holographic rock stars. The music is loud, the lights are flashing, and it's about as far from a quiet donut shop as you can get. 900 is in sensory overload again, but this time it's rock and roll sensory overload. He's trying to process the concept of stage presence and why humans pay money to see other humans smash perfectly good musical instruments. It's a cultural phenomenon that his logic circuits just can't quite grasp. Highway's loving it, though.
See, 900? This is culture. Real American culture. Not like that synthesized pop slop you robots probably listen to.
He's trying to explain a faded denim jacket once worn by some legendary rocker.
This guy, he shredded, he wailed, he probably needed a new liver, but man, could he play.
Analysis. Fabric composition. 98% cotton. 2% unidentified stains. Structural integrity compromised. Estimated value based on material worth minimal. Estimated value based on cultural significance highly variable and irrational.
You just don't get it, do you, Sparky?
Checkpoint, surprisingly, is also into it. Maybe he sees the rock stars as athletes of a different kind. He's admiring a display of impossibly tight leather pants.
The dedication to a specific aesthetic is admirable.
He muses, probably wondering if he could incorporate more spandex into his police uniform. Section 9. Case closed, mostly by accident. After the chaos at Walmart, sugar highs at Krispy Kreme, and confusion at Hard Rock Cafe, you'd think our heroes cracked the case. Wrong. It was a misunderstanding about a missing hamster or a rogue delivery drone. They solved it by accident. Maybe Blitz sniffed out the hamster. Or 900 calculated the drone's trajectory. It landed in Checkpoint's coffee mug. The wrap-up is pure comedy. The no-nonsense police chief tries to get a straight answer. Highway takes all the credit.
Just good old-fashioned police work, Chief, and a little help from my, associates.
The power of observation, Chief, and protein. Lots of protein.
Turbo two-tone hands in a ream of paperwork, thicker than the case file itself. He recommends commendations for bylaws and demerits for everything else.
Conclusion. Human law enforcement relies on serendipity, caloric intake, and friction. Efficiency suboptimal, entertainment high.
He might get a pat on the head or at least an acknowledgement. Maybe Blitz licks his face, leaving a smear of something unidentifiable. It's a bonding moment, Bronx style, in a weird, robotic John Cena turning into Bowser sort of way. The episode ends with them walking off, probably to get more donuts. Highway's complaining about his back, Checkpoint's talking about his next workout, Turbo's quoting another regulation, and Blitz is chasing his tail. 900 looks at the camera or just into the middle distance and delivers a final deadpan observation.